you recognize this girl sitting with her cat doing her homework, then most likely you're pretty chill and we can be friends. If you don't know where she's from, then let me explain. You see, over the past 3 years, she's kind of unintentionally become the face of a very specific genre of music. If you still have no idea what I'm talking about, then it gives me the express privilege to be able to introduce you to a genre of music called LoFi Hip-hop. Over the last couple of years, the genre has exploded. The video with the girl and her cat has accumulated an overall viewership of 218 million people, and that's just in 2 years. It's a live stream called LoFi Hip-hop Radio, beats to relax / study to. I know, very specific. And the online community has formed an almost cult following around it, so you'll often see memes like this popping up. So what is it about this music that makes it so universally enjoyed, causing so many people to tune in? Well, for one, it's how the music is consumed. It's been known as music made in the bedroom for the bedroom, and I don't mean any sort of adult content. I mean that while artists producing other more mainstream genres are often creating it to be played in clubs or performed or even on radio, lo-fi doesn't fit into this. It's aimed at someone looking to study, meditate, read, or just generally chill. With its peaceful atmosphere, it can easily be put on in the background without it becoming too distracting. But as popular as it is now, it's not new. In the 1980s, people started using the word lo-fi to describe a style of music that has low audio quality or fidelity. And that's where the term lo-fi comes from. It used to refer to home recordings, and this was because sampling was becoming a big thing, and many amateur producers were resampling songs from the 50s and 60s in order to be able to produce. But you see, the audio quality from those songs weren't particularly good, and the music unintentionally sounded warped, degraded, or even scratched, because the equipment used to record it was not all that great. Now, where things get a little bit ironic is the bad quality that was seen as undesirable back in the day is exactly what's celebrated in modern day lo-fi today. Producers in the genre now intentionally will edit samples in order to decrease their fidelity, giving tracks an old and nostalgic feel to it. And many are getting on the bandwagon, including quite famously recently Will Smith, who landed up releasing a version himself with a mix that he created trying out the genre. It's even used as a social commentary with a bizarre release a year ago from the official Conservative Party account on YouTube, posting an 8-hour video of UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson speaking over a chillwave and lo-fi mix called, and I'm not lying about this, Lo-Fi Boris Wave Beats to relax / get Brexit done to.
Ended the uncertainty, got Brexit done and ended the uncertainty. Done.
I know this is particularly cringeworthy, but the Boris mix is, I'm glad to say, very niche. And the non-political stuff is a lot easier to listen to. The genre has a basis in jazz and soul melodies, but as the name suggests, it also borrows from traditional hip-hop beats to give it a rhythm. And yet it's more than just the combination of these pieces, because there's an inherent emotion tied into lo-fi music. Lo-fi is supposed to sound unmastered and organic, and most importantly, raw. Add to it the glitches and warping that the genre is known for, and suddenly you have a dreamlike sound that differentiates itself from the crisp, polished sounds of mainstream music today. As a genre, it's actually particularly easy to create. Start off with a piano sound like this. It's had the bass frequency cut off, and this means that it sounds more true to how a vintage microphone would have captured the sound back in the day. And this is exactly what we're going for. Additionally, you want to add a crackle to simulate the song playing on a record player, because this seems to be a standard in lo-fi hip-hop. And then occasionally an echo, a delay, or some sort of glitch sound in order to make it sound a little bit more psychedelic. Now we're almost there. As you can hear, it's already coming together. Add a simple hip-hop breakbeat and you've got a lo-fi classic. So as you can hear, it's not particularly complicated as a genre, but that's the appeal. You see, whether you're trying to kill it on an essay or shut out the world, lo-fi might be the soundtrack that you're looking for. So for the secrets behind the sounds that you love, this has been BackBeat.